Hey YouTube, Shadow again with another paintball video for you guys. Today's topic is going to be drilling for paintball. These are going to be some simple drills that I run, and I'm going to talk about the importance of drilling whenever and wherever you can. Alright, let's jump right into it. Drilling is extremely important. Paintball is just like any other sport, whether it be soccer, football, baseball, anything like that. Drilling and exercising are extremely important because they're going to keep you in tip-top shape, and they're going to keep you on the top of your game. It's going to provide you with the ability to hone your skills down, and it's really just going to help you, especially in tournaments. So you've got to run drills whenever and wherever you can. Now, I'm not talking you're driving down the road and something reminds you of paintball, so you pull over on the shoulder and you start running around with your gun on the shoulder of the road. No. I'm not talking about something like that. I'm fortunate enough here in my town, my local high school has a turf field that was put in late 2009. So whenever I want to run some drills, if it's nice weather out, I grab my gear and I go down to the turf. I wear full gear. That means all my pads, my pants, my jersey, my pack. I don't put my mask on, but I take my gun, my hopper, and my tank as well. I leave my barrel bag on. I don't have any paint in my hopper. I don't have any paint in my pods. Hell, I don't even have paint in my car. Just so that if somebody sees me and is concerned and calls the cops, I'm not doing anything wrong. You know, I'm using the turf. Our town calls it an athletic complex. So all I'm doing is I'm using the athletic complex. If you're not fortunate enough to have something like that available to you, you can do these at the field. You can do them in your backyard, and I'm even going to show you a few that I do in my house. A very important thing to remember with these, if you're not doing these at the field, you're going to have to get over the fear factor. And what I mean by the fear factor is the fear of embarrassing yourself. I'm not going to lie, when I first started running drills at the turf at my high school, I was kind of nervous because there's houses around, there's a road right near there. People can see me, and people were giving me strange looks, like wondering to themselves, what the hell is this kid doing? He looks like an idiot. But I got over it after a while. Why did I get over it? Because I found that when I actually went to the field to practice or play an event or something like that, my skills were really improving. And it was all through simple drills and practice like this. And mind you, all of this was done alone. I didn't have anybody to practice with, and I didn't have steady access to the field because I didn't have a car or my license like I do now. So, and even now, I still don't have steady access to the field because the economy is garbage, and I don't have money to play every single weekend. So, these are just some simple things that I personally do that really hone down my skills, and I hope that you guys can get some use out of them too. So the first thing that I like to do, I will put a link in the description to my video on stretches and exercises, but that's always the first thing I start with. I stretch, and then I do like a paintball workout. Then I run some drills. So shoot over, pause this, shoot over and watch that video, and check out the stretches and exercises that I do, and then come back and watch this. Okay, I'm going to assume that you just went and watched that video. So, alright, now that you're all stretched out and, you've worked out and everything, you're ready to run some drills. As I said in the other video, I picked these up at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a 10-pack of orange safety domes. Most of the time they're seen used in soccer, but they're perfect for this. This was, I believe, $7, somewhere around there. There are collapsible, about foot-tall cones that you can get from Dick's as well. They come in a 4-pack. I got these because they're, it's a better value, and these won't blow away in the wind like a cone will. So, first thing that I usually always do is I'll pick a spot where I want to set up my breakout board, and I'll make a breakout board. Obviously, it's not going to be that close together. I don't have a lot of room on this rug, so that's my breakout board. And generally, the first thing that I always do is a simple run and gun to the back corner. So there's the back right corner. There's the back left corner. Start. If if you're going left, you're going to start far over like this. And you're just going to choose something way down in the distance that you're going to be shooting at, just like you would in a real game. And if you have an Ego or any other gun that has training, just throw your gun in training, or you can just leave it off and just, simulate it that way. But you're just going to run and gun over to that corner. You're going to, run and shoot over, slide in, and pop back up and snap out and start shooting. You can even take it as far as I do most of the time and just, lightly call out a location or two. Don't scream it at the top of your lungs unless you want people to think you really are insane. But maybe, you slide into your bunker and you're shooting and you just, back right, back center. Just kind of, you mumble it to yourself, just so you're getting into it, because getting into it is what's really going to push you, because it's, it's going to get you in the mindset that you're playing, and it's going to make you push yourself. So, I do it 3 times to the left and 3 times to the right. Actually, let me rephrase that, 3 perfect times. So, if you do the first one perfectly and the second one you overslide or you underslide, or when you pop up behind the bunker you come out too far, that's not perfect. So you got to get it 3 perfect times in a row. Alright, now next one that I usually do is a snake run and a Dorito run. So I'll have my start box. I don't know why I just kind of took my bunkers away, but start box and snake and Dorito. Again, just start at the farthest end, run and dive into snake. Start at the farthest end, run and dive or slide into Dorito. Again, 3 perfect times this way, 3 perfect times that way. You're going to find yourself getting really into this, guys. I promise you that. And there's a whole bunch of these you can run. You can take these cones and you can set up, there's the start. You can set up like a little bunkering drill, I'm just kind of throwing these randomly, but, you can set up a little bunkering drill, run down, shoot that guy, switch hands, shoot him, switch hands, shoot him, switch hands, shoot him, switch hands, shoot him, and what that's really going to work on is it's going to work on your quick, your quick movements, quick and efficient switching of hands, and it's going to work on keeping your gun tight in your shoulder. If you're doing this at the field, you can do it with paint or without paint. If you're doing it in your backyard, you can do it with paint if your parents will let you, or if you live by yourself. Don't use paint if you don't want to, or if it's going to get you in trouble. If you're doing this if you're doing this at, when I do it at the field, obviously I don't have any paint with me, and, I just run and do it. And it's really good simulation. It's going to work. It's really going to hone down your skills. And that's why I can't stress enough that any practice is good practice. Not everyone has steady access to the field, and if this is what you have to do to practice, then do it, because it's going to help. It helps me a lot. Another quick, simple one that you can do is another simulation of a breakout, to the back corner, but then you might have snake up there as well. So you run and gun over to the corner, and you're putting your lanes down and calling out bunkers, and then your snake player gets hit, so you immediately run and dive into snake and fill snake. Or maybe it's the same thing on the Dorito side. It's just little things like that. Come up with scenarios and run them, because it really is going to help, and you're going to find yourself paying attention to proper form. If your tank hit the ground, you're going to redo it. When you slide, if you underslid or overslid, or your slide had really poor control, then you're going to redo it. Little things count, guys, and these really help work on the little things. Two last drills that I run here in my house is I have back here, this right here is a fold-out cot. When I stand it up, completely fold it, unfold it and stand it up. It's about the height of a can. I stand it up here in the middle of the floor, and over here in this doorway, I hang a blanket down, and I support it at the bottom with a chair, and then I hang a pop can or a pop bottle down from there as well as my target. And this is done with reballs. Don't use real paint. Tried that before and got paint on the walls and stuff. I hit the dartboard a few times. So this is done with reballs. I'll just, stand behind my makeshift bunker, and I'll just practice snap shooting at that pop can or that pop bottle. And I find myself getting, sorry about the finger, I find myself getting really into it. I'll be, I'll head check out high right, and then I'll come out low right, or I'll head check high left, and then I'll come out low right and wrap and get a shot on, maybe his hopper or something. You'll get really into it, and it really will help you, because you'll notice, that snap, my elbow came out. My leg was hanging out. I led with my hopper. That was really inaccurate. I hit the net. Something like that. It's really gonna help. I can't stress that enough. Any practice is good practice, guys. So if you can't get to the field and you've got a really big backyard, or there's some place that that you can do these types of drills, go do them. It's going to help you. Warm up with stretches and a workout, and then run some drills. It's going to feel just like a good day of paintball would have. So, again, I'm Shadow Shock. Any comments, questions, anything like that, leave them in the comment section or send me a message, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Alright, hope this helped.